Hello and welcome back, my friends. After a very stressful week with a lot of work, I'm heading to the mountains right now and I want to reload my batteries and to fill my heart and my soul with a little calmness and quietness. And I take you along. I go for a nice hike to lake shores, very remote ones, to an old Sámi village, and we discover the high tops of the Marsfjäll. It is the mountains where eternal snow is in Sweden. It's on the borderland to Norway, and it is so nice. And in this video, I will show you how and why this wilderness fills my heart with happiness and calmness all the time, because it is not important how often you have been there already. Every time I go there, it is the same effect. You have this wide mountain ranges, these wild forests, and yeah, you can breathe the quietness of the landscape and it fills yourself. It makes you happy and it is like breathing in new life. It is so beautiful. I rented a perfect, nice cabin, in the Fjäll, in the mountains, near Fatmomakke. And it is amazing this day because it rained all day long. And just as the evening set, the sun came out and it is so nice. I just carried the firewood to the fireplace. There is for campfire and it is so nice, directly on the lake. Let me show you. Isn't it the most amazing view to have a campfire all by yourself? Oh, sunshine, yay! What a morning! Good morning! Let's grab a little breakfast and then go for a hike at a very remote and very beautiful lakeshore amidst the mountains. And the sun is out, it's just perfect. Let's go! I'm in the Marsfjäll today, and this is a place where I used to go very often because it is so wild and so remote, and it is the most beautiful landscape. You have a lot of muir. This is like a bog and everything is wet, and you have the incredible mountains. And it is so nice to walk here, and some paths are like these. Wait. You have a little wood down, so you can walk through the through the moist meadows, and it is really, really nice. And the I think it is cotton grass in English. It is blooming and everything is awake because we have the very short summer here in the Fjäll. It is so, so nice. I was speculating to see some animals today, like I don't know, an elk or some foxes or something, but the only companions are midges and fishes in the lake. But let's see what the day will bring. Look at this, here is a cloudberry. This is one of Norrland's favorite berries. They have a very special taste. On my way back from the hike today, I had to pass through a little village, a little town. No, it's not a town, it's a village. And I spotted some sports aircraft, some sports planes. And this is really a dream of mine, to have the pilot's license and being able to fly by myself. It is so nice. Imagine looking at the landscapes and the wilderness from above like a bird. Oh, it is so beautiful. I think I will do this. Give me some time and I will. Yeah, I'm now a little bit further to the north and more into the mountains, and as you can see, we still have snow around here, and the snow stays all year long. We are high up, I think it's 1,500 meters, and it is 11 degrees, and it is the 5th of July, so summer is in full bloom. This also is the land where the Sámi had their reindeer and in the summertime, and from here they went to the woodlands and forest lands and further to the coast when winter comes to find some pasture for the reindeer. I finally reached Fatmomakke, the old church town of the Sámi people. And this is a historic meeting place where the different Sámi came together when they were migrating from the mountains to further to the woodlands with the reindeer. They exchanged news, they met there and they had a good time. It is also said that the name of Fatmomakke is the rough translation of the place where you embrace each other. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, today it consists of about 100 buildings because it is a church town, as I said. The Sámi people came there because they were forced to go to the Christian services in the 18th century, and so they built their huts there so they could attend the church. Today this is still private property, the most of the huts and the cabins. And the one cabin I go inside, this was the living quarter of the former priest. And it is very impressive to be here, and it is a very, very beautiful place. It is still used today, so when it is, for example, midsummer, or you have a celebration, if you have a wedding, something like this, and this is really a special place to get married, for example. Look at this beautiful path down to the lakeside. I can almost see the little lake. I finally arrived at the lakeshore, as you can see, and there is a little wind coming up, and this is very pleasant because it is becoming very hot today. I didn't expect this, and it is a really, really nice and really quiet, as you can see, and the sun is shimmering and shining on the little waves. It is so amazing. I really like it. When you are hiking around here, I'm always reminded that this place belongs to the Sámi people. These are the indigenous people of the north here, of Sápmi. And they believe that the whole landscape is living, that every mountain and every river has a soul and has a spirit of its own. And you can interact while you walk through the landscapes. You are part of this holy realm. You don't go to a church or something like this if you have to pray or if you want to contact the higher beings. And it is a very full meaning of the whole landscape you are in. It is not the mountains and you are looking at them. It is the mountains and you are among them. You are like another soul between the souls of the nature. And for example, when I sit on this tree, for example, I sit on this big stone, on this huge stone which is on the lakeside, and midges. And yeah, even stones breathe. They do it just a little slower than human beings, but they do. And if you think of nature like this, and if you think that you're a part of nature like this and of a whole universe which is connected and which influences itself in every way, then you know you have to be very responsible with everything you do out in nature. And it is obvious that when you need, for example, some help, some calmness, some inspiration or new ideas, you go out in nature. You don't look at your cell phone or you don't scroll around on whatever. You go out in nature and you trust the process that you can feel what is around you. And this is a very powerful thing you can do. It requires, of course, that you stay just in the moment you're right in, that you're not in your mind already in next week, or I don't know, the children's school theater they have to attend, or the meeting you have to go next week. This is stress, and this is a thing, it has nothing to do with the situation right now. You're in here, you can breathe here, you are here for a reason, because you want to calm down. And just do this. Close your eyes, feel the wind on your face, and breathe, and feel how the happiness is filling your soul. It is very, very, very nice. This reminds me the story that the Sámi think that the whole landscape is animated and is living. Yesterday evening I sat by the campfire and the sun was setting. It was a little dark, it was looking like rain, and it was absolutely quiet as ever. And I heard a deep sound. It was like a humming, something like this. And it seems to come from the mountains, and the mountains are on the other side of the lake where I rented the cabin. And it was a very, very deep and like a very ancient sound, and I didn't know what it is. Yeah, I didn't know what it was. It was mysterious, you can believe it or not. It was mysterious, but it was like I be in a realm which I normally don't touch, and which I can be when I'm up here in the north. I think it might be a sound from a river or a waterfall I couldn't see, and that this deep and mighty sound comes from the flowing of the water. But I don't know. But I don't know. Yeah, on my way yesterday, I spotted a sign which shows the hiking way to a waterfall. And I never been there, although I have been here in the Fjäll for so many times. And I want to check it out. I think it will be a very steep hike because it's a waterfall. The water has to fall. But I'm so excited because it's something new. And, you know, I'm very happy every time I can find something new and can explore new ways and new tracks where I have never been. Let's see what we will find there. I know it is where a roaring river flows. The river I already know, but not the waterfall. Let's see what we will find. yeah, I say goodbye for now. I hope you enjoyed our little video and our little tour and trip to the Fjäll and the mountains. I hope you could feel a little of the peace and quiet which is all around here and which fills the heart with happiness and gladness. I hope to see you again in my next video, and if you liked it, please hit the subscribe button. I'm very grateful for every person which joins or who joins our little community, and I hope to see you soon. I wish you a nice day and say bye.